I think we all go through that time where we're scared, when we are scared of people, what they think, what they will say, what they will do. We sometimes put fear on ourselves with our thoughts, saying things that maybe will not even happen. Thoughts that maybe I'm gonna die young, maybe someone's gonna pull out a gun and that's it. Maybe one day when I'm driving, that will be the end of me. Maybe one day that some drunk driver will come and hit me. We put this fear on ourselves and it clouds our mind. It clouds what we really are. We are fearfully and wonderfully made. We are not to be afraid of things, but yet our thoughts can be clouded with things that shouldn't be there. And God gives us a rest and He will help us, but sometimes our thoughts, our mind is louder than God. And sometimes we don't take the time to listen to God. And don't think you're the only person out there that is scared. We don't have the spirit of fear in us, but sometimes some probably have read the first king Elijah, who was a prophet. He went and told people, who are you for God or fake gods? A Queen Jezebel who put fear in many people, saying that she will kill them. Elijah went up against false prophets, saying, I will have my sacrifice and you will have your sacrifice. And the fake prophets, the prophets who were for Jezebel, for their gods, cut themselves, start dancing, start singing. Whoever God lights up this dead calf or bull is the true God. But they did it for hours, so Elijah started mocking them. As night came or afternoon, they gave up, and then Elijah said, put water on my sacrifice. They did it 4 times. They wet the dead animal, and Elijah prayed to God, saying, my one and only true God, set fire to the bull, and fire came down and it dried up the water. And people believe in God, so Elijah told them to cut the heads off of people who believe in the false God and let no one else survive. Now once Jezebel heard this, she said and sent forward to bring the head of Elijah to her. I think that's what she wants him dead. Elijah heard about it and he was scared. He was scared for his life and he went hiding And he told God that I am the only one out there that believes in you. And God said, that is not true, for there are thousands more out there that still believe in me. God gave Elijah a rest. Elijah fell asleep, and angels came to give him food. Oh no, crows. Crows came and gave Elijah food. Now Peter witnessed God, saw, or Jesus, he saw Jesus and saw all the miracles that he has done, healing people, multiplying food, like unimaginable things. And when the time came, they saw Jesus walking on water. And Peter said, if it is you, tell me to walk on water and go to you. Jesus said, Peter, come and walk on water. And Peter did. He started walking, and he had his eyes focused on God. But once he noticed the waves, how it was chaotic, he probably got scared. He was scared. He started to worry. He started to felt fear. And he started to drown. He started to go underneath the water. But God didn't allow him to drown. He saved him. Now another disciple, John, who also witnessed Jesus and saw Jesus going up. Time passed by, and it's in the book of Revelation. John saw a vision of Jesus, or God, and he was scared. Jesus said, be not afraid. We tend to let these things come clashing in our head, making us scared, but God can help us. God can give us rest. He can give us a sound mind. Sometimes we can say, oh, I can handle it. I can take care of it. I can do this. But sometimes we can't. But God can. Sometimes we need to tell God our problems. We need to tell God our fears. But we have to also remember that we are not to be afraid. We're not to be afraid of anything. It's not that we're not allowed to. We can feel our emotions. We can feel it. For God gave us emotions for a reason. But we must keep going towards God and keep asking, even if sometimes some days it doesn't, you just, Some days are harder than others. Some days you just feel like giving up. Some days you just feel like throwing in the towel, but we gotta keep on getting up. We gotta keep on remembering scriptures the best we can. We gotta keep on praying to God. We gotta keep on asking for refuge and shelter. We Psalms 91, and ask God to protect us underneath his wings. We cannot let fear rule over our minds. And I know it's just, there are things that come at us unexpectedly, and we think about it. We let past things get to us. Maybe you've been through a terrible accident. Maybe you went to a hospital and experienced something horrible that made you afraid to go to hospitals again. Maybe you were in a car accident and you were so scared to ever drive again. Maybe someone did something to you that scarred you, that made you afraid of people, made you afraid to talk to anybody. Sometimes we can't, maybe sometimes we can't lift ourselves up. And that's why we need to ask God for help. We need to ask God. We gotta tell him everything. That's what a dad's for, right? Ask and you shall receive. And sometimes you feel like you keep on asking for days, and sometimes it feels like months that you keep on asking for help. And sometimes it just feels like he's not there, but he is. And you gotta have faith. You gotta have trust. Lord, my God, I put my trust in. Sometimes and if you gotta ask someone to pray for you, don't be scared. We need prayer. We need people to help us to pray for us. There's no shame to ask help. There's no shame. And I know sometimes it could be scary. Sometimes it just, you just want to hide in your house, in your room. You just want to be underneath your covers. Just hope that whatever it is goes away on its own, but sometimes it just doesn't. Even if you think you can't, God can. God can do all things. For there is no weapon that can prosper against you. For God is for me, who can be against me? Just hold on to the truth, even if you feel small. Hold on to the truth, because God is the truth. And sometimes you have to repeat the verses over and over and over again. Sometimes you gotta say it in the morning and until night. Sometimes you just, even if it's hard for you to believe it, just keep on saying it. Even sometimes when you feel like screaming and crying, just hold on to God. Just hold on to God, because He won't let go. He won't let you drown. He won't let you be stuck in the same cycle over and over again. He will find a way for you to get out of it. Just ask that you need help. Just ask God that you need strength, you need faith, that you need something that He can provide for you, that He is willing to give you anything.